Sorry, Mentos, Sasha, Storm, and Tonya. You'll be back.
The cats will be back. But yeah, OkamiOfGames, very, very strong competitor, is somehow in the lower bracket right now after an unfortunate loss, but is kind of paving their way through, trying to get back to that top 8 spot. But Exuno, no slouch, has been around the Mystery Tournament circuit for quite some time, so has played a ton of games. So it'll be a very interesting game to draw to see, because I know Okami also has a lot of games under their belt, because they just play a lot of games as well, even if they're new to Mystery Tournament.
Yeah, it took
They are.
It took like 4 redraws, but we finally have a game.
But yeah, so it will be interesting to see how these players will match up with each other. Let's take a look and see their journey to make it to this point.
There.
Yeah, so a lot of games between the two of them, because they actually have the same track. Both winning their first match and then losing their second, and then paving their way here. Okami playing Marshmaster in Rompers. That's a Pac-Man-like.
Yeah.
Where I think you're just pushing walls.
I mean, just it was very hectic with like predicting where enemies are gonna like congregate. That was basically what the game was about. Knowing when you gotta move, when you gotta clear out a side of the level, because it's just smarter that way, because then once there's enemies over there, when you're on the other side, they're out of your mind. It was that kind of game.
Yeah. And then lost to Econ in reverse. I'm gonna say times reverse.
I don't know.
Because it could be reverse by reverse or reverse X reverse.
Reverse Christmas reverse.
Yeah, that was the kind of Japanese. I think you had 2 players you were controlling. But either way, it came down to like the last level, which Econ snuck that victory, as I know, like has happened sometimes, you know. But Econ, well-deserved win there. But Okami, unfortunately, taking the loss. But then a streak of 3 victories in a row against Bungaboo, Zenic Reverie, and Shoehorse. All strong opponents, and all 3 very different games. Gum being a Sokoban-like, where the blocks stick to you. Atomics kind of being like a chemistry ice sliding puzzle. Yeah. And then Sisyphus, good game. Whoever submitted that, great taste. Kind of a grapple ball double jump game. Very, very interesting.
Sounds about right. So OkamiOfGames completely destroying Atomics, and Sisyphus is on a hot streak here.
Yeah, but Exuno on the other side, playing grid blocked against Arius, which is the Rush Hour-like with blocks, which I think was kind of a mind-bendy style of puzzle game. Then lost to, you know, you know what happens. You can't expect to take a win from this guy.
Yes.
Yeah, he's too good.
I'm just really lucky that I can never get like matched up like that.
But Soul Mirror, you can probably speak a little bit more on that one, Maurice.
Yeah, Soul Mirror, a game about basically a platformer, but then it added an element of like teleportation across the middle of the screen. So they had like 2 copies of the level. They were slightly different usually, just depending on the level, obviously. And then you had to figure out when you want to be on which side of the level. Kind of like, if anyone knows, Alter Ego, for the I think it was Genesis homebrew. Maybe it was NES.
And then, just like Okami, rattling 3 wins off in a row against Palladian, Cyrohydra, and Neitzel. And as the same kind of thing, 3 completely different styles of games. Motorbike racing game, kind of Steam demo-y flying game, and then Blitzbreaker, which is just a dashing kind of handheld, like mobile style game.
Yeah. Those races, I didn't see Motor Racer, but the Megabad and Blitzbreaker, not as clear-cut as OkamiOfGames' last 2 races were. So I think OkamiOfGames is a little bit hotter. The races are red hot.
Yes, they are. They definitely are. But yeah, so who's going to notch in that 5th win for this tournament?
Yeah, that's how you get your win rate up. You're just going to losers early. You get like 10 wins or something.
Yeah, that was my curse for the first few mystery tournaments I played. I would win my first match and then lose my second match and then just go on a streak before eventually like taking a fall to somebody. But yeah, you wanna up your win rate? Take an early dive. Be the threat in the lower bracket that both OkamiOfGames and Exuno have been. But unfortunately, one of their journeys will end tonight. I think we're still getting set up ready. Always an interesting sign when you see tournament organizer Internet Dirigible questioning how we found cover art for the game we're about to play. So I am going to be pleasantly surprised when something pops up and it's just like a 1D game akin to Sightline.
Oh man, Sightline. I love. Never again in Mystery Tournament will there be a game more suitable to me than Sightline. Whoever I played against did not get a lucky game there.
Had zero chance, like everything lining up to your skill set. Which, you know, is kind of part of the draw with mystery tournaments. Sometimes you just pull a game that is 100% a game for you and 100% a game not for your opponent, and then vice versa that happens. You just get a game that doesn't mesh with you, where it is 100% the genre and style of a game that your opponent wants. Now, like, because I know Okami has been on here before saying that physic-like, like, kind of janky physics games are their kind of Achilles heel.
Oh, well, that's exactly what we're getting. I can tell you that much.
Ooh, okay. So it'll be interesting to see if Exuno can capitalize on that. Exuno is no slouch, though. Is very good at kind of every genre. I don't really see like too much of a weakness, but oh, I can see why finding cover art for this game would be hard. So we have Jumpman.
Jumpman.
I like. We have 2 different styles of the screen right now. We've got Okami's Jumpman just falling into the abyss, while Exuno's Jumpman seems to be stuck in some blue void.
I assume you draw on the screen?
I did not draw that. Oh, or you're saying they draw on the screen.
player
yes,
draws
yes.
on the screen in order to interact with the video medium.
My mistake for misinterpreting you there. Since if you didn't know, chat, Maurice has created a teleview where we can draw on the screen. Probably won't see it too much for this race.
I don't know.
Unless Maurice is pulling my leg and actually drew that.
We can't draw boxes. I can draw like a thicker line. Hold on. I can draw like a thick line. It's kind of as big as the boxes would be.
Mm-hmm. Oh, already giving Okami 1 and Exuno 0. All right.
Maybe it's like dimensional. 1 dimension and 2 dimensions. Here comes the 3rd dimension. Whoa.
Whoa. You're blowing my mind, Maurice.
Yeah, the video games are not ready for the 3rd dimension, let me tell you that.
Some of them are barely ready for the 2nd dimension.
I mean, there's like games that should have stayed in 2 dimensions, like Bubsy, for example.
You know, I'm not going to be a defender of Bubsy 3D, but I don't think it's as bad as the reputation that it gets. It's not great, but like kind of trying to be a 3D platformer when like the genre hasn't really been explored yet. You know, they at least went for it. And I'll get off my soapbox for Bubsy 3D, a game you probably will not see in Mystery Tournament.
Alright, we have clean audio from OkamiOfGames, which I have no idea what that implies, because right now there's no audio and apparently there's no music in game. Maybe we're gonna get like boop.
Or just gonna get the beeps and boops.
Blah, 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 blah. We're drawn.
Oh yeah, this is Okami drawing what looks to be I'm gonna say a pine cone above a smiley face. Hi MFH. I honestly thought Okami was gonna say hi Maurice, and then just leave me out to dry. Okami can't see that, Maurice.
He'll see it in the what?
How many of these orange guys do you think have passed away on Okami's screen?
It's pretty tragic. Every second a man dies.
It's a true statistic. Don't look it up. But yeah, assuming what you said earlier is true, we'll probably see some drawing, platforming. And it is a beat the game goal, so it is a little bit ambiguous of how many levels, unless the pacebin does say that.
The pacebin doesn't say a lot. And after beating the final level, the one that spells out the end. Blah blah blah. No, it basically doesn't say anything. It only says you can the controls, rotating the level is gonna be a thing. That's it.
So unknown amount of levels.
It also says you have to get to the exit, but I mean that's kind of obvious.
Oh, okay. Now that we're playing this, I do remember this game.
Yeah, this isn't about drawing at all. You don't need the mouse in this game at all. This is a twitchy platformer almost. Not super twitchy, but kind of precision, I guess. Precision platformer.
Yeah, and you seem pretty slidey, and if I remember correctly, a lot of the levels is just, yeah, rotating to get to the ending.
Yeah. OkamiOfGames already 2 levels ahead.
Yeah, like the cool part about this is you can actually see the next level behind you.
But be careful not to run into this cannabis.
Yeah, this game definitely has an agenda.
Weed kills. So it does seem like we can rotate in mid-air, which can be really powerful.
Alright, Exuno with the late minute control change probably has...
Left and right wrong bound, yeah, like L and R
Yeah.
headed to like clockwise and clockwise instead of the other way around.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, early lead for Okami, but is getting a little tripped up on this. Oh, there's the clear for lime green, which we can see it's only 2 stages away, so Exuno not terribly far behind at this point. But yeah, there's definitely ways you can speed up level completions with like really timely rotations in this.
Yeah, like this blue one. Ah, Exuno is 1 level behind. OkamiOfGames... Oh, the level doesn't reset when you die. That's interesting. Like if you hurt all the enemies into like a bad corner, they're gonna stay there.
Oh, Exuno.
Oh, catching up, same level. This is a game teaching you that you're a box. So you want to go orthogonally through things. Oh, we're already in the exit.
Exuno getting spawn camped by the weed enemy.
So just holding this.
Super Ball is death. Okami not heeding that warning, running directly into Super Ball.
Oh, that's Exuno. Oh, but it also kills the enemies.
Ooh, Exuno, not Exuno. Okami sneaking in behind the Super Ball.
Super Ball.
Super Ball.
Everyone knows the Super Ball. It's famous. Exuno gets the Super Ball out of there.
Yeah, but that has allowed Okami to just jump ahead a bunch of levels.
Yep, Jumpman ahead.
It's still relatively close right now.
I think this is the kind of game where someone could just speed up by getting how this Jumpman moves, how rotating the level affects our physics in mid-air, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially with this addition of the Super Ball, where now you actually have a weapon to kind of combat enemies.
The Super Ball. Goodness, gonna have to rotate this level, not quite that far. The basement does say that some levels restrict your rotation, so I assume that level had only 180-degree rotations. There was no indication that that was a thing, but looked like it.
Should be a clear on Exuno's side, and Okami. Is this music in-game?
No.
Because then get just... Okay. I was just wondering. Just changed. I didn't know if that was like a new level pack for Okami.
Yeah, no, sadly this game has no music. The game has only Jumpin'.
Alright. Okami with a 3-level lead right now. But on to these wall guys. Yeah, it's very unfortunate that your spawn spot can just have an enemy holding over it, so you just infinitely spawn into death until it leaves.
Oh, OkamiOfGames tried to rotate. The game's like, can't rotate, bro. Ah, here we go. Looping levels is the thing in this game. Oh, it's looping on screen. That's confusing.
Is that a bomb? Yep.
Physics.
Actually, literally destroying the level.
Oh, the exit is also collidable, so this stuff is just piling up on top of the exit instead of going through it.
Yeah, now I can't tell how many levels Exuno is behind at this point, because Okami is zooming.
Yeah. Exuno is a good chunk behind. I thought the Super Ball in the next level is in 2 levels down. It's already moving.
Yeah,
based on our rotation.
As we can see, the levels are expanding with their, at least visually, it looks like they're expanding, even if they're just repeated.
Oh, OkamiOfGames misses the finish. This game reminds me of And Yet It Moves. It was one of the early popular indie games back when World of Goo basically invented indie games.
Yeah, because that was like very much a gravity physics platformer style game.
Yeah.
Oh, the Super Ball.
I mean, it's
directly
good.
Stuck.
There was an enemy there. I feel like that was the only way to get rid of it. Ooh, I don't think you want to pick up the bomb. Maybe you do.
Yeah, and as you're saying, the levels don't reset. So as soon as you get yourself in a configuration for a level, you are stuck with that. Oh, gosh, visually did not like that.
Okami's far ahead. Looking dire for Exuno here.
Yeah, I do know that some of these ending levels do get a little tricky. So that's kind of the only saving grace right now for Exuno, is if Okami can just get stuck. Yeah, and I can see the text on there says can't rotate that way.
Yeah, we can't have those like upside down from the starting orientation. I mean, could just go down. Pretty sure this level loops. What is this
There's
thing
the clear.
walking on? What was that?
Oh.
What is this?
Wow, so many quick clears from Okami right now.
An actual level at least. This is jank. This is so much jank.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
We can't even get to the exit. One of these blocks is movable, but I forgot which one. Well, here's your janky physics. Kami's trapped.
Okami has, yeah, what?
Done it. Oh, there's wheat. Wheat kills.
Oh, this is exactly what Exuno needs
Oh my
to
getting wrecked. Right, which one
trapping
was
the
it?
weed.
Where was the entrance? It's right there. Ah, here comes the wheat though. Whoa.
But there's the clear.
This one you can rotate 45 degrees. I feel like there should be some indication of where you can rotate. Like a compass on screen, and it shows the directions, and if you can't rotate that way, it's red or something.
Yeah, but Okami's still zooming. Exuno still hasn't made it to these full screen levels yet.
This game also reminds me of a different Snowdozer game, but I forgot the name. Move Dungeon, Move Tower, something. Where
Direction Dungeon?
Direction Dungeon. It's where all the levels are stacked on top of each other, like this one.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like we can't rotate at all in this one.
Yeah, visually, I mean, seeing what your upcoming levels are going to look like. Oof, Okami taking a death there.
Exuno so much faster on that red tall level where you couldn't rotate upside down.
Ooh, but like accidentally falling into the screen guy. Okami made really quick. Okay, so we're on to this one level that Okami kind of got stuck on.
Yeah, the game decided that Okami is getting stuck on this now.
Ooh, but Exuno is getting spawn camped by the weed.
Hate when that happens. Exuno has the finish kind of open.
Yeah, it's just a matter of getting the cycle.
Oh, don't put the weed back in the goal.
Yeah, because the weed seems to have a completely different gravitational pull than you. But there we go.
That was still faster.
Yeah, quicker clear there, but Okami still has quite a lead at this point.
Okay, I assume you can only rotate in the clear section.
I would assume that as well.
That's like a mystery skill, right? To be able to accurately guess what the mechanic is. Or even like what the mechanic will be used for in a sense of gameplay. Like we saw Uga, a game about having spears and throwing them, and like if you realize, oh, I can basically infinitely fly up by jumping spears and jumping on top of them. Then
Clipping the corner there, Okami getting that clear. But yeah, being able to sight read those mechanics even before they are 100% explained, very much an important skill to have.
Oh, it goes in that entrance. That's smart. If OkamiOfGames went in the other one, that would have been way harder in the exit room. It's gonna blow up. Kaboom. Oh, the weed is camping. So is this head crab? Ah, head grabbed.
Got crabbed.
Oh, misses the exit.
Oh.
Exuno isn't too far behind. I don't know how much game there is left, but like you said, I do also think that there's some pretty evil levels still.
Yeah, I remember watching this race because we've had it in Mystery Tournament before, because now we have the no rotation zones for Exuno.
Oh
so
yeah,
it's
we're really close actually, I think.
not as far behind as it originally thought.
So that these
But,
bets. Oh, can we rotate right like up there? I think we can.
But
That's
Okami is maintaining that lead. Immediately dropping into the Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl just zooming everything on screen. Oh my god, the Super Bowl is a killer.
Yeah, I think Okami may have been trying to just kill everything.
Cool.
Now we have like an invisible level.
Oh cool, love it. What a great mechanic.
And if you didn't know, guide Jumpman to the exit. Still the goal.
Maybe that's like a hint that this is the same layout as the first level of the game. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, possibly.
The wheat kind of went down there. And there we go. Boom. You spawn, you're dead. And you can slowly start to see the level, kind of. Oh, that was fast. Ooh, the wheat is camping. Camping wheat. Exuno finally clears. Yeah, took a while though.
It's still possible, because so far these levels haven't been too challenging at this point.
Oh.
Exuno going super speed.
Don't rotate so much. Loading.
It's interesting because you can use the background of the levels to kind of see where these platforms are.
Hmm.
Oh, Exuno's stream is dying.
It's on its hands and knees, and it's slowly but surely succumbing. Oh, but there we go. Ah, Exuno gets killed on these balls.
Yeah, and now they're moving, which is making that ending a little bit harder than Okami one-shotting this one.
Yeah, no, this is not gonna work. I think, yeah, going in this entrance to the end is just a lot faster.
But there's the clear, and Okami, though, still making quick work.
Yeah, it's moving.
Orange is friend to orange. It's not Okami not wanting to touch this orange ball.
Boom, boom, boom. But 4 are still alive. 1 wheat down there. Die, wheat.
Yeah, but that was definitely, Oh, so I think we have to use this ball to...
I think we can rotate? Can't rotate. Well then... Huh?
I think we have to jump on it, because I saw jumping on it will actually make the ball hop, and then if you keep jumping on it...
In before FPS?
No, I don't think so. You just need to time your hops.
So it's a rolling bounce pad. You've seen it here first.
Hope. Alright, Exuno making it to the shadow levels.
Ooh, bad cycle on those slimes. Horrible cycle on those slimes.
Yeah.
Ah, that's a rough jump. It's doable, but I don't know whether there's something that could possibly affect those cycles with like how the level was spawned in or something.
Yeah, it definitely seems to be a very precise platforming moment. Because so far it hasn't been too precise platformy, but now we're getting very much into that kind of style of game. Okay, Okami back at this jump.
This is unreasonable.
Yeah, if the platforms were just one more pixel block wider.
I think if one of them was wider, it will allow you to like out of sync them. Oh, you can just rotate.
Oh, that works.
Yeah, why did we do any of that?
Oh.
Wait, do we want to be there? Is it looping?
Was that a checkpoint?
Was that a checkpoint? I think it was. That's weird. Probably a checkpoint.
Yeah, no, that's a invisible checkpoint that.
Checkpoints is not what Exuno has to hope for. Exuno has to hope that this is becoming the hardest game ever made. The only way to clear it is to get really lucky or get really good.
Yeah, I think we get so these little texts that appear. I think that's just signifying like a zone has been completed. So Okami is like on the next zone.
Okami's on the YouTube sorting algorithm ASMR zone. Oh, that's a rough jump because you're going so fast and you've got so much ice physics. Too late.
Yeah, I feel like because I don't think you can rotate in this specific zone.
Exuno?
Oh, we are on Hope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Exuno's on Hope. If Exuno doesn't forget about the rotating, it could be like almost a minute of catch-up.
Ooh, the slide. This is unfortunate for Okami right now. But it is exactly what Exuno needs to catch up.
Where's Exuno going, though? Slow down, Jumpman. You're not Run Man.
With that clear, we are on to the corporate profits level.
Okay, Exuno has just rotated. Could just rotate here again. Just rotate again.
Okami taking their time with these jumps.
I don't...
Yeah, I'm not sure what's causing this level for them to be so reluctant to rotate.
Especially since
I don't know
you're
if
basically forced to do it on the platform just before it. Right here. Is it only a 180-degree rotation? But even then, Exuno sees it.
Yeah, but Okami has just cleared that one level, is moving on to the next.
Exuno's trying to fly.
Okami dodging the weeds. Okami very reluctant. Oh, you can't even touch this bomb.
You can't? It's like solid?
Oh, you need to get the yellow ball to touch the yellow bomb.
OkamiOfGames is kind of guessing what the ball is doing right now. Being camped by a head crab.
It's very interesting to like. I think you just need to go next to it because you know the ball isn't going to reset.
Boom.
Alright, has destroyed the level, but now needs to find where the actual exit is. Oh no!
So funny that the game doesn't reset. Exuno is still on the rotating level. And this is looking pretty bad. It's losing time here.
Yeah, this is about the amount of time Okami spent on it, and now it's probably losing
Yeah.
precious seconds, because we have to be getting close to the end of this game.
This isn't I want a lockpick where there's like 5 times more level than you expect. Oh,
Yeah, because now we're getting these zoomed out levels, only seeing one level behind.
oh, OkamiOfGames recognizing this is where the goal is. Makes it nicely. Exuno is trying
Clear.
to fly.
Oh, so this is literally just on the ball now.
Finally a good game. What was the DS one called? Was it even DS?
I can't remember what it was called, but yeah, the DS one.
On the ball plus anime. The whole
There's
level.
the level break. Exuno back onto this jump.
Oh, Exuno had the slimes like lined up with their cycles. I don't understand what made them go out of sync, or like in sync basically.
Oh, then this is trippy because
yeah. Looks like we're in a Minecraft glass house.
But Exuno does have the clear. All these hedgehogs are camping out Exuno right now. But Internet Dirigible in chat, it was called Labyrinth.
Labyrinth.
I think it was-
Exuno like saw the weed appear, so knew where the cycle was and went for it at the worst time. Oh my god, it's that one level from Loop Room.
Oh yeah, this is just destruction.
Man has a family. How about the Super Bowl is on our side?
Yep. So you probably want. Oh, but there's the clear.
Oh. Finish path 8
now.
in 6 minutes. Oh, we're
feel like
painting
this-
now.
Yeah, I feel like this should have been a mechanic much earlier in this game.
I think there's still a lot of levels left now that I think about it. I feel like I've seen this mechanic a lot. Boom.
Yeah, now we're getting into like a puzzle aspect because you are solid on your own color, but you will fade through every other color. And I think... Oh, go ahead.
You still collide with the enemies.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, so you can't touch an enemy. No, I'm pretty sure Okami went through that yellow guy.
Let's see. We are black. Okay.
Yeah.
You're alright. It's like we're changing to completely different levels here.
Now, this is just a basic platforming level for Okami.
We're just gonna fall through the level. I assume it's at the bottom. Oh, you could save a bunch of time by like getting really lucky here.
Yeah, but you gotta do these angled jumps, which I don't think have been very easy.
The game is kind of janky. Ooh, no checkpoint or anything.
I think Okami's gonna try to do the Fall of Destiny here.
Makes sense. Exuno is on the guide the ball to the bomb level. Oh, too far, but could jump to the left just again.
I don't even know where Okami is. All the way to the right, but seems to be lost.
He thinks he's at the bottom, and I thought he was at the bottom, but he was so high up.
Yeah, Exuno onto the yellow ball level with the bomb. Oh, but it's like being camped out by these weeds. There's the ball. Oh, poor Exuno. At the end, but gets got by the ball. Whereas Okami is onto this next level, which is very much Christmas themed. And now, it's different.
Could have gone
We've
for
got
that.
yellow.
Oh, probably don't want to be in here. Maybe you want to be in here. Okay, if you'd like jump into the brush to dodge the slimes.
Oh,
that could have
but
worked.
got batted. Oh, does a very impressive fall. He's trying to respect these bats, but doesn't need to, because is blue.
Oh, some bats here. Can we stand on white? No, we would just walk through white.
No, you just have to rotate.
Makes a
There's
lot of
the
sense.
end.
Oh, look, it's CMYK.
Now
Sweet.
this is Vaporwave.
Well, this is print test pattern.
Why not both? Maybe print test pattern is Vaporwave.
Exuno is far behind.
Yeah,
5 minutes or so.
At this point, Okami needs to like really get stuck on a level, and according to, I believe, Aramith in the chat, has already cleared what was considered the hardest level of the game.
Oh, the bump is yellow. We gotta be yellow.
I'm assuming that you need to get one of those yellow guys to hit the bomb.
No, I think we just have to be yellow.
Oh, that might work too.
Yellow guys are common. Ah, but it's fine. The level is already destroyed. Allowing us
Yeah,
to surf to the exit. Hell yeah. Did you see that? That was
And
awesome.
there's no blue guys down there, so that is a clear.
Ugh.
This is a disgusting looking level.
It's really about how well you can tune out these other levels while you're doing the current one. Especially with between green and different green. OkamiOfGames doing well here.
Yeah, I think this is probably the last zone. Exuno now onto the color portion.
Yeah, but OkamiOfGames is far through this world.
It's so far ahead.
Don't die
It will
now.
take a miracle.
You can see the safe play. The further you get into a respawn like this, the safer you play.
Oh, I guess there's one more zone after this.
Yep.
Our path, as they're called.
What the hell is that though? You can't rotate further to the right.
Thanks has to push.
Just rotate the level.
I don't know if you can rotate.
You can
this
rotate
level.
left. Maybe you can rotate left twice. Yeah, see. Rotate back, yeah. Oh, don't. Oh, panic, panic, panic. Alright.
I think in the clear though. Got our ball, friend.
Oh, we gotta push the ball. Oh, what? How did we rotate? We rotate like while the level was respawning us?
Possibly.
That was weird. Oh, Exuno's just gonna jump from the bottom. Oh, that was good. Didn't even climb the platforms. Oh, I remember this level. This one's hard.
What did Okami die there? It was just like a pixel onto the bright corner.
Yeah, like the ground priority is not in favor of the player.
Oh, but gets weeded. Oh, the weed's coming. once you hit once, it's gonna come after you. That's addiction, folks.
Oh, that's the wrong pass.
Everywhere you look. Ooh, hits that side. Kami is just trying to figure out exactly where to go.
It's going the right way at least. Oh, I was like, what is this music? That explains it.
Exactly telling you which game it's coming from.
It's always great in video game music, Chris.
Yeah.
Exuno is on this pretty long level with like the different sections, and it's just dying late into it.
Yeah, it's trying to get these miracle falls. These bats just seem to be in the way, though.
Camping.
Big
well done.
jump.
That was well done. Oh, the weed is coming!
And there's the clear from Okami. Is now into falling weed zone. Now this is really where... Oh, easy solve.
Falling weed zone sounds like a Sonic level. Like Lava Reef Zone, but the falling weed zone.
But there's the end. This is going to be... I think there's one level after this.
Yeah, the end level. We're there. We are on the end level. The heart rate is spiking, but not for long, because we're done.
And that is a clear from OkamiOfGames. Finishing with a time of 34:35. Valiant effort by Exuno, but just Okami was able to sight read these levels a little bit faster than them.
Man, and we thought this game didn't have music.
But good finish from Okami. Yeah, there's that music. And there's the tree rising for Jumpman.
Yeah, just how the prophecy went. Once Jumpman finishes this, like guides the super ball into the finish, the tree will rise over the sun. That is Jumpman.
Yeah, that is Jumpman with Jumpman's love interest, the tree. Or no, he's just sad. Jumpman is just sad by this tree. He's
contemplative. He's like, the journey is done. What did I learn?
What does a Jumpman do when there's nothing left to jump? As we hit into this jive music.
Yeah, let's go. Jumpman is feeling it.
Welcome, Okami. Congratulations.
Hello.
All right.
What an interesting video game.
Yeah, good time. Did you have a good time with it?
There were a few points where I got destroyed by something I couldn't exactly see coming, but otherwise, yeah, fun time, fun ideas in this game.
Yeah, how do you feel about a game where the level doesn't exactly reset when you die?
Yeah, I figured that one out with stuff like the bombs. If you pick up a bomb, those don't reset. Also with stages where if you're in a certain zone, you can't rotate the stage. Oftentimes, if you are in the process of respawning, you can rotate during that time. So that helped a bit.
Yeah, we saw you do that on a few of those levels. And sometimes you would just be in spawn camp heck, where the enemies were just literally on top of your spawn point.
Yeah. Which, it's a good thing you can rotate while respawning, because otherwise that would be soft lock heck. And probably, this game probably would not, as a result, make its way into MT, because you could very easily get soft locked.
That's why we have testers to make sure things like that don't happen.
Hmm. The idea that this game used, there were some stages where I kind of forgot where the core mechanic was being able to rotate the stage because it did something
Hello?
very different.
We are joined by Exuno.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, this game's hard. Why did they put so much platform in my on the ball? I feel like sometimes I was really okay at this, and then it made me do things that required actually pressing buttons and moving, and then I wasn't.
Yeah, for the most part, Okami, you were ahead by a few levels, but there was a point where Exuno did catch up.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
I think it was there was a few levels, like there was the all black level where there was
Oh,
that
those levels sucked.
Yeah.
there was an enemy and then another enemy just like on two platforms, and then you eventually got it by rotating.
Yeah.
And there was like a checkpoint immediately in that zone, which hadn't happened, I don't think.
Yeah, that was the only
No, that was
checkpoint that
new.
was.
That happened
was-
before. I didn't catch it, but
Mhm.
that was new to me.
I
It
lost
was-
so much time on that level because, like I said, it required actual platforming and reflexes and not just manipulating the level to tell where I was supposed to go.
Yeah, I think that's the level I ended up spending the most time on overall. I was a big fan of the paint stages. I actually really liked that idea where based on what color you were, different different platforms and hazards would actually interact with you. I really liked that mechanic.
Yeah, we're watching to see how quick you would catch on that an enemy not colored the same way doesn't affect you.
Hmm.
Fine. Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's a little weird to get used to. Oh, I can touch these enemies, but after a bit, you start to get the hang of it.
Yeah, especially when the levels start giving you almost incomprehensible garbage in the sense of like how they look. Since it's
Right.
how many different colors are layered on top of each other, just kind of blanking on that visual noise that the game is offering you.
Yeah.
Start.
I also feel like I've seen another game with this core mechanic in MT before. I think it was a top 8 game where you're like rotating the stage.
There was that one game like Circa Infinity.
That's the one I was thinking of, Circa Infinity.
I
Yeah,
was definitely thinking of Rotate Here, Kaiden Patissier a lot, and this game, like, unlike that game, is hard. So I don't get
Mhm.
to, just win. But I figured this was the kind of game that I had the best chance against Okami. Obviously, still not good enough. You crushed this race, it looks like. Because it's sort of jank, it's sort of like a lot of different genres that mash up, and I don't know. It's hard to adapt to like what the game wants you to do at any given point because it changes between like maze through this or have precise reflexes or deal with these weird physics or whatever other gimmick.
Ice physics were a bit of a nuisance. I was actually thinking in my mind, I have the stream pulled up, but the stage Exuno's on now. I was thinking in my mind, like, this game, I feel like this would require a color blindness check.
I did
for
see there
particularly
was
this
something
stage.
in the options for, what's it called, colorblind assistance. I wonder if
Okay.
it textures the levels or something.
It might not, but it's always good to know that something like
Yeah.
that is in there because yeah, the rainbow stage, some of those colors were particularly, it was like 2 shades of green that were hard for me to identify. I'm not colorblind, but they were hard for me to identify. Just kind of had to go with gut instinct on it.
It helps for that one that all of the stages are like pretty much the same thing, so you can tell, oh, this is just do the same thing like 8 times in a row.
Yeah. Using the balls to attack enemies was also interesting to work around, especially some of the very bouncy balls.
Yeah, I saw especially when they were first introduced, it looked like you were just killing every enemy before you even just attempted to go to the ending.
Yeah, I mean, eliminate the danger. And there was a stage where you had a ball, and it was in a stage that I couldn't rotate in. And it seemed like you had to basically like trampoline off the ball. That was a bit jank.
Yeah, that was the
Yeah.
only level that it appeared in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was expecting that to be a tutorial to, oh, you can bounce off of these, orange balls that are safe, but, like, you only had to do it that one time. You didn't have to get it over spikes or anything with it, or...
I mean, it didn't help that there were other balls that killed you on contact, which I assume the difference is the color of them, but...
Yeah, there was some text that was like, orange is your friend or something, so that helped.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Okay. Bat cycle? No. I hate these bats. They move really frustratingly.
Oh, yeah. I had one instance where I was right in front of the exit, and a bat changed direction I wasn't expecting and clobbered me as I was jumping to the exit. I was real mad.
It doesn't look like they have a set pattern, but they might.
It's kind of set, like...
They have a bounding box, it feels like, and they sort of just move inside that area.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm looking at this bat that's on Exuno's screen right now, and like, I can't exactly tell if it's on a specific pattern or if it's just choosing to like take a diagonal after a certain amount of seconds.
Yeah, like it bounced off the bomb there for some reason, which is definitely not the edge of its region, so it's not like it's...
Who knows?
But it's
Video
not
games are
leaving that
weird.
corner, and like if it was completely random, I feel like it would have made it to the bottom of the stage by now or something.
Yeah. Just by how random nature works.
Yeah.
Exuno is doing this whole stage without rotating because he thinks you can't.
No, you can't. Oh, what?
You can
Now I
in
can.
specific places.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the background.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
the background.
Yeah, I was thinking this whole time. Should I tell Exuno?
Okay.
Kind of
I
funny.
thought that was
I-
just the next level, and that the next level was bad.
I conned that pretty quickly because the background flashes like where you can't rotate from. I conned
Okay.
that. Yeah.
Doing the entire level without rotating because I would not have figured that out without Maurice pointing it out. And gonna be a gamer. Fine, it's easy. You
Sounds
killed
like
me
a
'cause I
DQ
casted.
from the race to me.
Yeah, sorry, Exuno.
Yeah. Oh no.
I mean, are you gonna
Now
do
I
this? Yeah, how are you gonna
I
do that?
can't anymore now that I have rotated and put this physics object in my way.
No, that physics object like literally bounced out of the ending and specifically landed there. I think it was very much trying to make it so you couldn't rotate.
Yeah.
Laser
can't-
guided at Exuno.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it's time to rotate.
There we go. I would have made it fine last attempt. I'm like stuck.
Yeah, that
What a
block. That block just does not
That-
want to stay still.
That
Yeah.
block is going to town.
I can't find the magic pixel to rotate in. This is all Maurice's fault.
Can you rotate in the
My
T piece
nemesis.
maybe?
I can get back here.
Yeah, I'd
Maybe
probably
I
just
should,
go back at that point.
I guess I should. Can't rotate that way. Oh no, it's even more limited. Okay,
Yeah,
if I do
sometimes you
this,
just
it's
can't
fine.
rotate in a direction.
Yeah. I wish that was a little bit more indicated. Okay, okay. Made it. Gonna wait for this bat.
That block's moving.
Mm-hmm.
Coming for me. I was
It's
like, here, I
edging
could have just made
closer.
these two jumps. And then Maurice was like,
That block just looks like some sort of like I want to be the guy trap.
yeah.
With the way it was moving.
Oh yeah, this is the level. I'm not gonna say anything.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. That's fun.
Well, I have the plan now.
And you kind of got screwed now. You're in the worst possible position because you can't
Yeah.
you can't die anymore. You can bounce off the ball like an idiot, but
You get height off of that.
Yeah,
so.
I can just go to the exit off this ball if I do it right.
Yo. Game is a bit
There we
janky
go.
around some corners.
Oh yeah, I've definitely gotten like stuck on walls sometimes. It's got very physics.
I'm gonna kill my stream, by the way, so you can take my stream down.
You don't want to look at the contemplating Jumpman anymore, Okami?
I'm still gonna. It's still gonna be pulled up on my stream or on my screen. You're just not gonna be able to see it.
Personal contemplation.
I do that every day, Shrambles. Thank you very much. Pretty sure this is close to the end? I don't know anymore.
Yeah, there is
There's 2
only a
levels
few
away.
more levels left, yeah.
Yeah.
But,
The end screen just kind of snuck up on me.
It's behind the big circle in the background.
Yeah. This stage was also I was mentioning rude gotchas. This was one of those
Yeah.
stages
Yeah.
where that happened for me.
yep, there just happened to Exuno.
Or rather, I knew the path and where the game wanted me to go, and just conveniently, there was an enemy waiting for me on the other end of a fall.
Yeah, those weed enemies were definitely chasing you. And just as a reminder, kids, weed kills.
This has been your PSA for MFH.
Drugs are bad, okay.
Okay, here it is. Exit. Get in it. Single block. Physics. Go. This just looks like the final level. Flashy circle.
Yeah, that level both
The
of you
end.
solved, like, immediately.
Wait, what if I hit the regular exit? Oh
Some
no,
of
okay,
them
the
just-
end is behind there. Okay, I need
Yeah.
to hit the regular exit.
Some of them are just, some of them just take 2 seconds. Other ones
Yeah.
take like 2 hours. Not that long, but
Nah, it's definitely a game where every level
Exuno's
has
getting the
its own
ended
thing.
right now.
So you're like
No,
in
there it is. Okay.
you're like in an air duct
Yeah.
trying to sneak into Nakatomi Plaza.
There we go. Done.
hooray!
All right. But congratulations to you, Okami. You are moving on into the tournament. You will be playing the loser of Jackazam versus someone else.
Uh huh. I wonder who that someone else could be.
Yeah, it's probably going to be me. So you'll probably be playing me in the future. Exuno, this is unfortunately the end of your run.
Yeah.
How did you enjoy Mystery Tournament this year?
It was really good. This was definitely a fun year. I'm really glad to see ID still running in everything. I'm glad to see Maurice and Myth and everyone else on commentary. Making all these matches happen, getting everything presented. Glad to see people having fun. I had some really good games. I had some weird redraws.
I like that.
And I
last
lost
game you
to Maurice and OkamiOfGames, who I predict may be top 3 players, so I can't feel too bad about my performance.
played. I've got
Yeah.
a long road ahead of me if I'm going to make it that far, so we'll see.
Yeah.
But with that, thank you both so much.
Mm-hmm.
I look forward to seeing more of both of you in the future.
See you around.
Take care.
And here we have our wonderful display of cats.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing more pets on the stream. Send us your pets. Send us your dogs, your cats, your snakes, your pet rock, whatever it is. I don't know.
Your
rock.
pet peeves.
Your pet peeve? Oh man,
Yeah.
John from Sales. I don't like that guy.
Yeah, he chews with his mouth opened. Urgh.
But yeah, that's it. Let's have a look at the
Yeah.
matches. I think there's nothing left today. But wait for Bohemico vs Bacon Man in under 22 hours tomorrow at 4 p.m.
Yeah, and then after that, the next day, on Tuesday, at 1 o'clock, we'll have Manned Tooth versus Polari. And then a few hours after that, we'll have that one guy versus Teemo Star. And then the following day, we'll have Callback versus Half Beastie. And then all the way in February the 2nd, we've got Muwer versus Desdar.
All the way in February.
All the way in February. And it's only a few days away, but it's still like a whole month jump feels like distance.
It's like when you say, "Oh, see you next year," like 2 minutes before New Year.
New Year Day, yeah. Yeah, but the matches are starting to dwindle down. We're not going to have too many more 8-hour days of match after match after match.
Yeah, maybe at some point it's time to bring back the weekly blind. I was thinking of doing some more bingo. We had like a period in time where we did a lot of bingo, and then we stopped. Maybe that'll come back.
Yeah, we will have a lot of different, more fun side events that might pop up near the end of this tournament, so stay tuned for that. Someone's probably cooking up something in the wings. Otherwise, feel free to, if you are interested in this type of gaming, you can always join our Discord, because you'll always be able to find somebody who would like to race something. A lot of fun stuff going on there. But with that, Maurice, thank you for the restream.
Yeah, thank you very much for commentating.
And with that, thank you, chat. Thank you to our racers, and have a wonderful rest of your day.
Are you doing the pose, the smile?
I'm actually not doing a pose this time. I have intentionally put a mental block. I am not doing my 80s pointing to the camera, jumping up in the air while the credits roll.
I never stopped the stream. See you tomorrow.